Hey everybody, David Andrews here. Just wanted to share a couple thoughts about the current environment and how to stay well, stay calm, stay peaceful, feel good, and most of all, overcome stress and fatigue, especially in this current environment as we approach the final, month and a half of the year here and go into the new year. As you can see, I'm still wearing my white work shirt. I finished my last corporate meeting of the day and sprinted the 6 blocks to get down here to the lake. And I just want to show you why I did that. And you can see right here, this absolutely glorious sunset. And as everyone here in Minnesota knows, anywhere really in the Northern Hemisphere, that winter is fast approaching and maybe already here. We've already had our first couple of snowfalls. The days are getting very, very short. And so one thing that's really important that I wanted to share, it's a practice that I've been doing for the last few years, is to observe the sun at sunrise and sunset, like 30 minutes before and after, and allow that light to go into my eyes with my glasses off and no contacts. Within about 30 minutes of sunrise and 30 minutes of sunset. And because of the time zone we're in and the time change and the winter months, as the sun goes very low in the sky, the sunrise and the sunset both occur during normal working hours. And so what many people fall into the trap of is waking up and working all day and then finishing their work and then doing their evening routine, and they never see any daylight. Maybe out the window, maybe they take a short break during the day, but they definitely are not seeing the sunrise and the sunset because they fall during work hours. So what I want to encourage all of my colleagues, all of my business colleagues, anyone who works in a normal corporate environment, the typical corporate workday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. would be the normal time that meetings happen. And so what I would encourage everyone to do is block your calendar every day possible for the half hour after sunrise and the half hour before sunset. Now that might be 7:30 to 8, it might eventually become 8 to 8:30. It could be right now 4 to 4:30, might be 3:45 to 4:30, right? And that way you can carve out some time to go outside and find a spot where you can see the sunrise and the sunset and let it go into your eyes. So not just for the beauty of it, which is amazing, but for the energy. And this is all backed up by a tremendous amount of scientific evidence, but you typically won't hear about it in the mainstream media or in normal course of everyday life because it's a practice that doesn't make anyone any money. And it's perfectly, completely free. And so many times the things that are free and easy to do are never talked about. So I just wanted to share this with you to get through the winter. Highly, highly recommend spending some time to watch the sunrise and actually gaze right at the sun, like look right at it. And you might have to start with 5 or 10 seconds, but if you do it every day, you'll work up and you'll build up where you can do 5 or 10 minutes. Which I now do just about every day. Of course, we'll have cloudy days, we'll have snowy days where it won't be possible, but if you can even do it for 3 or 4 times a week, you'll find it to be extremely, extremely beneficial. So let's take one more look at this absolutely gorgeous sunset. And I'm very happy to work a little extra time after dark or before it gets light if I can carve out a little time to see the sunrise and the sunset. So hopefully this will encourage you. Hopefully you try this and make it a part of your daily routine, and you too can avoid fatigue, depression, anxiety, stress, fear. All these things can be reduced or maybe even eliminated simply by watching the sun every single day. That you can. So enjoy the sun and feel good.